Good Day Hudson Valley. I'm your host, Lisa Kaslyn, and welcome to our show. Have you ever dreamed of being the next Adele or Bruno Mars? Well, our guest today has lived the rock star experience. She comes to us as a former contestant of The Voice. Her name is Amanda Ayala. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, our pleasure, our pleasure. There's so many questions I have to ask you because I can't believe that we have somebody from little old Putnam County who's sitting here and who has been on this tremendously successful show. So tell me, first of all, how old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
You are 18 years old. Okay, and you're in college, right?
Yes, I'm a freshman in college as well.
Wow, you're wonderful. That's awesome. So tell me, when did you first realize that you had a talent for singing? How did that come about?
Well, ever since I was little, like my family would always be playing like different types of music that always just drawed my attention. I would always find myself like tapping on a table or just kind of humming along. But when I was 3 years old, I actually did like my first performance, and it was at a summer camp talent show, and I sang like a Mark Anthony song. And I knew that like this was something I loved because they couldn't get me off the stage. Like I went and I took the mic back, and then after that I continued to sing in my room, but it wasn't until like 6th grade I did a talent show at my middle school, and it wasn't until then like where everybody was kind of thought I was lip syncing, where I was like, okay, like this is something that I really want to do.
Wow, fantastic. So I'm sure you did many things before this great opportunity, but what brought you to The Voice? How did that happen?
Well, my mom was the one who always really pushed me to try out for shows, including like American Idol, but I never thought anything of it. I never thought that a small town girl could make it to literally Hollywood in California and perform on a national stage like that. So my mom was the one that really pushed me the most to sign up online and just register. And if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have even been on the show because I never would have had that push to go after it.
Yeah, yay moms. So I'm sure you were shocked
Absolutely.
when they called you. Yeah. So tell us about the experience and what did you learn from it? Because I'm sure you learned a lot.
Yeah, the experience itself was just incredible because I met so many amazing people. I met so many new friends, and I really just learned about myself as an artist because going out there, I just strictly considered myself a rock singer, but really getting to express like my vocal types and the way that I could sing in different ways really expanded my vocal range as well and my styles because I learned from so many different other people and seeing how they sing, what kind of music they sing, and who inspires them to write as well. So I really just was inspired by the people around me, and so that really taught me.
Mm-hmm. So you were sort of like a self-proclaimed rocker, right?
Yes.
So are you still singing in that vein or genre, or are you now doing different kinds of music?
I would still consider myself a rock singer, but now I really incorporate some more soul and pop rock in there as well, just because I've learned how to use my voice in better ways, as opposed to just strictly rock.
All right. So you battled it out. It was a great experience. And what was the biggest gem that you took from that? What has it catapulted you in any ways in terms of your career? What's happened? What was the pivotal change that occurred?
Since being on this show, I got a lot of recognition through social media. Like before the show came on, I maybe had like 500 followers on Twitter and like a couple hundred on Instagram, but now I'm in the thousands. I'm in the thousands on all of my social medias, which is super incredible. And now just having that title under my resume that I was on The Voice is really building up my places that I can perform at, which is it's beneficial and it's helping me out just to get to bigger platforms.
Wow, cool. I'm sure that a lot of teens and tweens are calling you up, probably sending you messages on Instagram, just as you said, and what have you. What are they saying to you? What are they saying? Help me, Amanda. I want to be the next blah blah blah. So how do I do it? What do you tell them? What advice do you give them?
I think the biggest advice to tell somebody who is even just going out into any kind of arts or even a show like this is just to be confident in yourself and really just be the best that you can be, because the minute that you get down on yourself is the minute that you're gonna fall, and you have to take no for an answer sometimes, and you just have to learn to grow from that and just build off of that and strive off of it as well, and just be the best that you can be and have the most confidence that you can.
Okay. That's easier said than done.
It definitely, it's because I've gotten a couple no's.
Yeah.
Obviously.
A couple? Only a couple?
Well,
like two?
No, I've gotten some no's before, and that's just driven me just to be like, well, one of these days it's going to be a yes.
Don't get discouraged.
Yes.
Don't get discouraged. If you really love something, you have to work hard at it. It's just like any career, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So practical steps, though, aside from, maintaining, your tenacity and all of that, right? And not taking no for an answer, basically. What's a first step for somebody who has a voice, thinks they have a voice, has been told they have a voice? Do they get an agent? What do they do? How do they do this?
I think the first step for someone to do if they're kind of starting off singing is to sing all different types of music, find the music that really fits their vocal type and find the music that fits them and that they love the most. Because once you find that genre or that type of artist that you look after, then it's going to be a lot easier with finding your voice and then growing as an artist from there.
Okay. But do you have an agent?
I do not have an agent. I'm kind of like just a solo.
Okay.
I consider my mom and my brother are the ones who kind of handle it all.
They handle it all, so you're very lucky. You're kind of like the Kardashians. Like the mom handles all of that good stuff. All right, well, that's cool. So right now, I don't know how to classify. So are you a soloist or are you in a band? Is it just, Amanda Ayala? And company, or is it?
Well, I'm actually, like, when I perform, it does go under my name, but I also do play with a band, and the band consists of like my great friends, with my friends Nick, Jason, Alex, and Brendan. Like, but they are in my band, but sometimes it's like labeled under like my name.
Okay, so there is no other name for that band. It's just, and I know I'm getting into the weeds here, people, but I just want to know.
Not at this time. I mean, I spoke to them. We're trying to like figure out to have like Amanda Ayala live with, and then have them have a band name as well.
Got it.
So they're not in the shadows, because that's something I don't want.
Yes. Okay, I understand. And there's all these little the devil's in the detail type of things, right? So, are you playing now? Are you doing any gigs around the area that we should know about?
Well, I actually have 2 gigs. I actually have one coming up at the winery at St. George's.
Oh, love that place. Beautiful.
It'll be on February 27th, and we start at 9 p.m.
Beautiful.
And we're going to be the only ones playing. We're headlining.
Oh.
And this is actually the first time that it's going to be announced, but we just confirmed that I'm going to be playing at the Daryl's house in Paulings.
Oh my goodness. We want to get Daryl on the show. You got to help us, girl. Oh, that's so exciting.
So that's why we're very excited to announce that.
Congratulations. Wow, that's really, really good. Well, we want to hear about that, so we'll probably get you back or something, or maybe we'll sneak in and we'll do a live broadcast.
That would be awesome.
From your show. So, in terms of keeping up with you and all of that kind of thing, website, best place to kind of track you, Facebook, where do we find out what's going on with Amanda?
The good thing is I have it all. I do have a Facebook, which is like facebook.com/Amanda Ayala Music. I have a Twitter, which you find a lot of like my information to, which is at Amanda X Ayala.
Okay.
And then Instagram is Amanda Ayala Music.
Okay.
And then my website is amandaayala.com.
The easiest one to remember.
Yep.
Okay. So I know one of your favorite songs has to be Mississippi Queen, right?
Oh, absolutely. I actually listen to myself in the car sometimes when it comes on in the shuffle playlist, so it's kind of weird but cool at the same time.
Yeah. Must be. So if you were going to compare yourself to one or two artists, female singers, who would you say your voice is most like?
I would definitely have to like kind of compare myself to Hayley Williams from Paramore, because that's somebody who I really like idolize after. Because
I don't know her.
they sing like Ain't It Fun, and they're kind of more of like an alternative rock band. But there's somebody that like I've been in love with since I was in like fifth or sixth grade for like the longest time.
Oh, cool. Anybody like from my genre, like the Stevie Nicks of the world? Or?
I would definitely say maybe Pat Benatar.
Oh, I love Pat Benatar.
I look after Pat Benatar as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hit me with your best shot.
Yeah.
I miss her. How's she doing?
Good.
You talk to her much?
I wish.
So, anything else that we should know that maybe you didn't tell us yet?
Well, I'm very excited to announce that I'm going to be having an EP coming out very soon in the next upcoming months.
An EP?
It's a shorter version of an album.
Oh, okay. Really?
So I'm very excited about that.
What, do you have a title?
I do have a title,
You can't
but
say it yet?
it's under the works yet because I'm still like not 100% sure on the title, but It should be released very soon.
Oh, good. Well, that's something to look forward to. That's wonderful. Thank you for announcing
Of course.
all these great little tidbits with us. So we're going to have you back again. I wish you luck with the performance at Daryl's house. What's the date on that again?
That's Sunday, April 3rd.
April 3rd. Okay, cool. So we'll catch up with you again, and it's AmandaAyala.com. I think we have a graphic. We can throw that up there. Just make sure you check her out, catch up with her, go see her. We need to support Amanda. She's going to be our up-and-coming star from Putnam County. So we'll have you back again. Thank you, everybody, for joining. As always, check us out at gooddayhudsonvalley.com. Send us your thoughts, your suggestions for guests and show topics, and we'll see you back again soon. Thank you.